Capricorn, what if I told you that the miracle you've been praying for isn't coming? It's already happening. Most Capricorns will completely miss these next 48 hours because the signs won't look like miracles, they'll look like delays, unexpected conversations, strange dreams, even painful endings. But hidden inside these moments is the beginning of something that could change your life forever. And before this video ends, I'm going to reveal the 7 shocking signs proving your biggest miracle has already begun, especially sign number 7, because almost no Capricorn recognizes it until it's too late. So stay with me, because the universe may already be speaking directly to you. 1. The miracle begins in silence, Capricorn. You've spent months, maybe even years, wondering why everything felt so slow. You kept showing up. You kept working. You stayed loyal while others walked away. You carried responsibilities that no one else could see. And somewhere deep inside, you started asking yourself one painful question. When will it finally be my turn? Here's what the universe wants you to know. Your turn didn't begin with fireworks. It began with silence. The most powerful miracles rarely announce themselves. They arrive quietly, like the first light before sunrise, invisible to everyone, except those paying attention. Between July 12th and July 13th, Capricorn energy enters a unique phase. It's a period where hidden opportunities begin moving beneath the surface. You may not see dramatic changes immediately. Instead, you'll notice something much stranger. People begin acting differently around you. Doors that were once locked suddenly crack open. Ideas arrive out of nowhere. Old fears begin losing their grip. These aren't coincidences. They're signs. The universe often changes your inner world before it transforms your outer one. Because every lasting miracle starts with a shift in energy. Think about a seed. Before anyone sees the tree, the roots are already growing underground. For weeks, nothing appears to happen. Then one day, life breaks through the surface. That's exactly where many Capricorns are right now. Your roots have been growing in places no one could see. Every disappointment, every lesson, every lonely night, every moment you wanted to quit, was strengthening something inside you. Not punishing you, preparing you. Here's the first shocking sign your miracle has already begun. Sign number 1. You suddenly feel different, even without a reason. Maybe you've noticed it recently. You're reacting differently. Things that once stressed you no longer control you. People who drained your energy don't have the same power anymore. It's subtle, almost impossible to explain. But your soul knows. This emotional shift is one of the earliest signs that you're stepping into a higher version of yourself. Before life changes around you, you change within. That's how miracles begin. The universe upgrades your perspective, long before it upgrades your circumstances. And here's something fascinating. Many Capricorns mistake this calmness for boredom. They think they've lost motivation. In reality, they've outgrown chaos. They're no longer chasing everything. They're attracting what truly belongs to them. That's a completely different energy. During July 12th and 13th, pay attention to moments when you suddenly feel peaceful for no obvious reason. That peace isn't random, it's confirmation. The storm is moving away. Your spirit senses what's coming, even before your eyes can see it. The second shocking sign begins with something even stranger. You may start seeing repeating numbers, unexpected animal encounters, the same song playing over and over, or hearing someone's name repeatedly. Some people dismiss these moments, but spiritually, they're often reminders that your attention is being redirected. The universe whispers before it shouts. It gives small nudges before life-changing opportunities arrive. The question isn't whether signs exist. The question is, are you paying attention? Because many miracles don't arrive wrapped as gifts. They arrive disguised as ordinary moments. A phone call, a canceled plan, a delayed flight, A random message, a chance meeting. Looking back, you'll realize that tiny moment changed everything, Capricorn. Your greatest blessing may already be standing at the edge of your life, waiting for one decision, one conversation, one act of courage. And that's exactly where sign number 2 begins, because the universe has been quietly removing something from your life. Not to punish you, but to make room for something you've been asking for all along. 2 and 3. What the universe is quietly removing. Capricorn, take a deep breath and think back over the last few weeks. Has something unexpectedly ended? Maybe a friendship became distant. A job no longer feels right. A routine suddenly stopped working. Or someone you trusted slowly disappeared from your life. At first, it may have felt like a loss. But what if it wasn't? What if it was actually the universe making space for your miracle? That brings us to the universe is removing what can no longer grow with you. This is one of the hardest signs to recognize. Because it rarely feels exciting, it feels uncomfortable. Capricorn, you're known for your loyalty. You hold on. You fight for relationships. You honor commitments, even when everyone else has already given up. But there comes a moment in every spiritual journey when holding on becomes heavier than letting go. And July 12th through July 13th carries exactly that kind of energy. Some chapters are ending, not because you failed, but because you've finished learning what they came to teach. Imagine trying to plant a beautiful new garden. Without first clearing away the weeds, the flowers would never have enough room to grow. Your life works the same way. The universe cannot fill hands that are already clinging to what no longer belongs. So if something has recently left your life, don't rush to chase it. Pause, observe. Sometimes rejection is actually divine protection. Sometimes delays are silent redirections. And sometimes the door that closed was protecting you from walking into the wrong future. One day, you'll look back and realize the thing you cried over was the very thing that made your miracle possible, Capricorn. You don't have to force every door open. The right one is already unlocking itself. Now let's move to the third shocking sign. This one surprises almost every Capricorn, because it begins inside your mind, not outside. 3. Your intuition has become stronger than your fear. Have you noticed something lately? You're sensing things before they happen. You think about someone, and suddenly they call. You feel guided to take a different route, and later, discover you avoided a problem. A certain opportunity doesn't feel right, even though it looks perfect on paper. That's not luck. That's your intuition growing louder. For a long time, fear has been trying to speak over your inner wisdom. Fear says, what if it doesn't work? What if you fail? What if you're making a mistake? But now, something is changing. Your intuition is beginning to answer back. It whispers, this feels right. Keep going. Trust yourself. And strangely, that quiet whisper is becoming stronger than all the noise around you. This is a powerful spiritual shift. Because miracles rarely arrive through certainty. They arrive through trust. The universe doesn't usually reveal the entire staircase. It simply lights the next step. Your job isn't to see the whole journey. Your job is to take the next faithful step, Capricorn. You've spent so much of your life relying on logic, planning every move, calculating every risk, working harder than everyone else. Those qualities have helped you build stability. But this next chapter asks for something different. It asks you to trust what your soul already knows. Not everything meaningful can be measured. Not every blessing comes with proof. Sometimes, the strongest confirmation is the peace you feel when no one else understands your decision. If you've been feeling an unexplained pull toward a new direction, a new project, a new relationship, or even a completely different version of yourself, don't ignore it. Your intuition may already be leading you toward the miracle you've been waiting for. Because while your eyes are searching for evidence, Your spirit has already recognized what's coming. And that's where sign number 4 begins. It starts with a coincidence so unexpected that even the most practical Capricorn may finally stop and wonder, could the universe really be guiding me? 3 to 4 and 5. The synchronicities you can no longer ignore, Capricorn. Have you ever experienced something so perfectly timed that it made you stop in your tracks? You were thinking about changing your life. Then someone mentioned the exact opportunity you needed. You asked the universe for a sign, and within hours the answer appeared in the most unexpected way. Maybe it was a repeated number, a meaningful dream, a stranger saying exactly what you needed to hear, or a book opening to the perfect page. Most people call these coincidences, but spiritually, there comes a point when coincidences happen too often to ignore. And that's where the 4th shocking sign begins. 4. Meaningful synchronicities are following you during July 12th and July 13th. Your awareness becomes sharper. The universe starts communicating through patterns instead of words. You may notice repeating numbers like 111, 222, 444, or 777. You might hear the same message from different people, or find yourself returning to the same thought over and over again. These moments aren't meant to predict your future. They're meant to capture your attention. Think of them as gentle taps on the shoulder. The universe isn't forcing you. It's inviting you to slow down, to notice, to trust, Capricorn. You often become so focused on reaching the destination that you forget to recognize the signs guiding the journey. But this time, the signs matter, because every small coincidence is quietly leading you toward a much bigger breakthrough. Don't dismiss the little things. Sometimes the smallest moment becomes the turning point of an entire lifetime. One unexpected conversation, one new connection, one simple decision can completely rewrite your future. That's how miracles often arrive. Not with loud announcements, but through perfectly timed moments that seem ordinary until you look back, and then you realize nothing about them was ordinary. Now let's move to the 5th shocking sign. This one lives deep inside your heart. 5. You're no longer chasing. You're attracting for years. You believed success meant pushing harder, working longer, proving yourself, trying to earn every blessing through endless effort. And Capricorn, your determination has carried you through challenges that would have stopped most people. But something beautiful is changing. You're beginning to understand that not every blessing has to be chased. Some blessings arrive because you've become the kind of person ready to receive them. There's a huge difference. One energy says, I have to force this. The other says, I trust what's meant for me will find me. That doesn't mean you stop taking action. It means your actions come from confidence, not desperation. You've probably noticed this recently. You're worrying less about impressing people. You're saying no without feeling guilty. You're protecting your peace instead of sacrificing it. You're becoming more selective with your time, your energy, and your relationships. That's not selfish, that's wisdom. Because every no to the wrong opportunity creates space for the right one. The universe responds to clarity. When you stop settling, you naturally begin attracting experiences that match your new standard, Capricorn. Your miracle isn't just about receiving something you've wanted, it's also about becoming someone who can truly keep it. A healthy relationship, a meaningful career, financial abundance, inner peace. All of these require a stronger version of you, and that stronger version is already emerging. Without you even realizing it. You may still have moments of doubt, you may still wonder if you're ready, but growth doesn't wait until fear disappears. Growth happens when courage becomes louder than fear. If you've made it this far, if you've survived every setback, every disappointment, every unanswered prayer, then you're far stronger than you give yourself credit for. Because those experiences weren't breaking you. They were building the foundation for everything that's about to come. And now, Only 2 signs remain. The 6th sign is incredibly rare, because it reveals why the obstacles you've been facing may actually be the greatest evidence that your miracle is already unfolding. And once you hear sign number 7, you'll never look at your recent struggles the same way again. 4, number 6, and number 7, Capricorn. The 6th shocking sign is this: your biggest obstacles are beginning to lose their power. The challenges that once felt impossible are no longer stopping you. Instead, they're revealing just how much you've grown. Every setback has strengthened your patience, wisdom, and resilience. That's not bad luck. That's preparation. And finally, sign number 7. You feel an unexplainable sense that something good is about to happen. It isn't excitement. It isn't wishful thinking. It's quiet certainty. Deep inside, your soul already knows that a new chapter has begun. Even if your eyes haven't seen the evidence yet, your spirit can feel the shift. Trust that feeling. Over the next 48 hours, stay open to unexpected opportunities, meaningful conversations, and divine timing, Capricorn. Your miracle may not arrive all at once, but it has already begun. If this message resonated with you, don't ignore it. Comment below with the words, "I receive my miracle," to declare your faith and invite positive energy into your journey. If you enjoyed this reading, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss your next Capricorn message. Remember, the universe doesn't always work on your timeline, but it always works with purpose. Stay patient, stay hopeful, and most importantly, believe that your biggest miracle is already finding its way to you. Capricorn sparkles.